Hi, I'm Mark.
And I'm Jerry.
And we are the Military Collectibles Shop.
And welcome to yet another edition of What's New at the Military Collectibles Shop. So we got in a few more interesting pieces that we thought we'd share with you. So without further ado, since we open up in about 5 minutes, why don't we run through some of this stuff?
All right, let's see. We got a possible club or actual potato masher that they may have used as a prototype for the grenades.
It did come in with a bunch of World War I stuff, so it could have been used as a trench club, or it could have been used as a sausage stuffer, or actually for mashing potatoes. We don't know. Sometimes it's hard to tell when the stuff is over 100 years old and the stories are long gone. But it's cool, it's well made, and it's kind of heavy. And it would certainly hurt if you got whacked in the head with it. Going from this end, got a World War II 4-pocket jacket, US. The interesting thing about this one, while it doesn't have any sleeve insignia, the sleeve insignia was unfortunately removed, but it does have tank destroyer collar brass. So, and it does have his alphanumeric laundry number. So we're going to research this guy and see if he indeed was a tank destroyer. This is an earlier model 4-pocket, as it still has the belt ramps on the back. So probably I would suspect a 1940 date on the spec tag.
All right. We have a Japanese ceramic hand grenade. Don't want to drop this one, but pretty cool.
Those Japanese are very inventive. Also a World War I Navy jumper. These look like the World War II ones. This one's a little funky right now. We're going to have to wash that. But it's slightly different cut. It's got the loop for the necktie. The cuffs are bloused. And it's a slightly different cut than the World War II style. But not often found. So nice to find. Early Navy stuff. We don't see a lot of that.
We have a couple of little flags for a 4-star general and a 2-star general.
Yeah, there was a story that went along with this. The guy did some work for a general, and I think he ended up getting those from him. I wish I knew who it was, but they're nice car pennants, and I don't think it'll get us a good parking spot nowadays, but it did then. In the world of flags, this is actually kind of nice. This is a Coast Guard commissioning pennant. So these would be flown from the highest beam. I don't know. Malcolm's gonna kill me. I can't believe you don't know what the highest thing on a ship is. Yeah, okay, whatever.
The pointy thing.
The pointy thing. That's where this would fly for the commissioning. And the number of stars does have something to do with something.
There's 13 on there.
Is there? Sometimes there's only 7. And the length of this also corresponds to the length of the ship. But this is an early brass grommeted one, and again, it's a Coast Guard one, which is unusual.
All right, we have a World War I German gas mask container with the straps. That's nice.
And what's even nicer is we have a World War I German gas mask without a container. So that's cool. We got in a World War I overseas hat for a medical officer. The interesting thing about this one is it's got several snaps on it, so I'm not exactly sure what the snaps are for on this one, but it's got the US and the medical caduceus in there as well. So that was neat to see.
We got a practice anti-tank rifle grenade, US World War II.
And a hate belt that was collected in World War I, made up of various German buttons, some Marine Corps buttons, some U.S. medical insignia. So I hope the guy didn't kill everybody whose buttons are on here. But a lot of times guys just collected and shared between themselves. But they made these up as souvenirs, but they're known as hate belts.
We got a round from a spigot mortar, World War I.
Oh, is that what that is?
That's what I think it is.
Oh, I didn't know. Cool.
So that's cool.
Did get a World War I German artillery shell, dated 1915. Looks like they started making it into a vase.
We got this fancy letter opener, dagger. It's made out of a French bullet with a little German crown on it. But kind of neat. Kind of well done, too.
Yeah, trench art's always popular. This is the Mark I U.S. grenade, I believe. Early World War I kind of pineapple fragmentation one, but this is the first version, not often seen. I wish it had the spoon and the fuse assembly, but we'll be looking for those. But it's a tough grenade to find for the ordnance collectors.
And we got a World War I Hotchkiss round.
37 millimeter.
Yep, that's cool.
And then just a couple Collier's magazines from World War I. These are always interesting. They always have great art. I'm sure Craig would like this, shirtless man on there. And then the artillery stuff. And always kind of fun to read the ads and see what's going on. Kind of get a lay of the land. So, in a nice condition. Okay, so that's some of the stuff that we got in. Thanks for joining us on this episode of What's New at the Military Collectible Shop. Remember to like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, email us, let us know how you're doing. If you got any questions, anything you want to hear about, we're always happy to hear from you guys. If you can, stop by the store. We've had a lot of people come to the store. It's always awesome to meet you in person. And we look forward to doing more of these and hearing from you soon. So until then, I'm Jerry.
And I'm Mark.
And we are the Military Collectibles Shop.